Hi everyone, so this is Carol from Secret Carol, and today we are gonna do Full Moon and Pisces Collective Conscious General Reading. My cells were vibrating so high to do this reading because I don't know, I've been sitting on this thing that I heard from like past 2 days that you should make this video for a collective conscious, you should do that. And yeah, I've been sitting on this idea for 2 days, and today, like, my whole body was vibrating to do this. Like, I was just getting called to serve you guys with this video. And yeah, before we begin, make sure to subscribe. And in the end, if you did like the video, feel free to press the like button. This is my first video ever on this channel, and I love how random it is because I was called upon to. And in future I will make randomly videos on this channel because I know my guides are very adamant about something. If they are very adamant about something, they are going to push me to do it that day then. So today let's begin with collective conscious full moon and Pisces reading. So before shuffling the card, what I will do is I did meditate on the energy of full moon in Pisces, and I channeled some messages that I wrote down in this notebook of mine, and I'm just going to share it with you before shuffling the card. And so just in general, this moon is going to happen on 20th September 2021 this year, and this is going to happen at 7:55 p.m. EST, so Eastern Standard Time. So the things that I wrote down was end of a cycle and beginning of new things. So full moon are usually ending of new things, but usually indicate beginnings of new things. That was something that was coming very clear. So a lot of us would be going through transformation. I've been listening to this word death from past 3 days, and that happened in personal life of mine, not physical death, but more like a death of an old self, and aligning me to become who I want to, who I am supposed to be in this lifetime. So I believe this is going to be similar with you because it was coming for collective conscious. Sheep was coming again. So sheep as an animal here, I feel like it's more like don't be a sheep. Don't follow the herd. Be who you want to be. Align yourself with your actions. Align with yourself with your thoughts. Is that someone that you want to be, or are you just following the herd and just grazing along? All right, so that was coming very, very strongly. Skin, so something related to skin. Make sure like you are not wearing anything that gives you rashes or anything. Make sure you're protecting yourself with all the sunscreen and all. So I feel like skin would be like a something that would be very prominent in terms of major collective. So I hope you all are protected and like moisturized even. So just take care of your skin. Have lots of water as well. Like that's the main thing to go for. Take care of your physical body, going off the skin. Physical body, so food, water, hydrate yourself. What is suitable for you and what are you eating just because everyone else is eating. So make sure your like basic needs are filled, because I feel like emotionally it's going to be tough, so that can affect the physical body. So make sure you're having that balance and you are that aware. All right. Facade, so facade was coming for some reason. Some of you are sort of not truly being who you are. You are sort of I wouldn't say faking it, but more like shape shifting in a way. But really, really sit with yourself, journal down what are you, who are you, what's your moral ground, are you following that, um are you respecting that about yourself. Then the thing that was coming was a lot of celebrations. A lot of celebrations. Maybe this is the time of festivity. Yes, it is the time of festivities, especially in India. There are a lot of festivals that's coming, so a lot of celebrations. That's what I was seeing as well. unveiling of things. So I feel like a lot of things that's like secrets and things that needs to come out, this is the time that it will happen, like things will come out. And just be aware of any secrets, anything that you need to be not revealed. Make sure it's with the right hand and you're trusting right people to share those things with. New leaders and new infos and new movements, I feel like in collectively a lot of shifts will happen. Like a lot of like-minded people will come together, form groups, and do that. Like whatever their beliefs are, they're gonna um, go with it and make a movement out of it. So I feel like a lot of shift globally, politically as well will happen. LGBTQ plus community would be thriving, I feel like, and evolving even. Um, that's what I was feeling, being a part of LGBTQ plus community as well. So I feel like it's gonna thrive and evolve, and a lot of more people would start accepting, and a lot of new even spectrums might come through in a way. I feel like which we might not know right now. And glitz and glams, a lot of is related to festivities again. I saw a lot of glitz and glams and those sort of things, like people celebrating, people being happy, rainbows, like pride celebrations. For some reason I know the pride month has been gone in a way, June, but I feel like a lot of festivities regarding to that, maybe a lot of new countries would accept that. um, Digital world, so I feel like digital world in terms of social medias and all would be revolutionary in a way. Like a lot of new things would come up, a lot of people would start accepting jobs regarding social medias and all. Content creators and social media influencers, they will be thriving, and this is going to be a culture now, like it anyway is, but it's going to be even more. So if you are setting on any idea of starting your own channel like I am doing right now, funny enough, um, and sharing your life stories and Instagram influencing and all, this is a great time for you, I feel. Then new inventions, yeah, I feel like even new inventions are going to come. It was very Aquarian sort of energy, and new discoveries, new inventions, something to push collective conscious forward is going to happen. um Rebel, so equally, like a lot of rebels would also happen, but it's all for good because it needs to happen for the greater purpose. And community and unity during this time, a lot of community feelings will be developed, a lot of unity would be there. There will be less divisions amongst cultures and religions and whatnot, and humanity would be more weighted, I feel. People are gonna sort of transform and evolve and open their minds and hearts for each other. um what did I write here? Sometimes when I'm channeling, I just write like I don't even know, I'm in a war or something. um Anyway, we'll come back to that, but the next we'll go, yeah, relationships being restored to its fullest. So whatever past relationships or any relationship that you have been sitting on, they will be restored to its fullest. Now, this always doesn't mean that it's going to be happiness forever sort of situation, but whatever is the best potential for that relationship to be restored, it will do that. And even if it feels like it's 10% for you, however, that's the end of it in a way, okay? But it would be to its full potential. So just flow during this time, just flow, let 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 it happen, sort of thing. um Sensitivity towards nature, yes. So like I was saying, humanity would be weighted and people would be more evolved and transformed. They would be preferring, they would get sustainable, like sustainability will come through a lot of brands will take that, and a lot of new brands would evolve in terms of sustainable and recycling stuff and upcycling stuff and all. This will be the focus during this time. Mindfulness, spiritual community would be thriving. If you are sort of closeted witch or a spiritual person, you might come out and be like, yeah, this is who I am, I'm going to embrace it. So spiritual community is going to thrive, and people are going to be more open and receptible to all this um, occult tools and divination tools and spirituality and mindfulness and yoga and all these things that sort of aligns you, um, will be on focus. What else? Revelation of shadow work. Yes, I mean, you'll have to align yourself. You'll have to go through some small things, right? I said small, but it can be big as well, because those shadow work is gonna play a role in your life. You'll have to work through your past beliefs and past patterns, and you are gonna break through it, to the betterment of yourself and aligning yourself to your life's purpose. um, animals I feel like would be even more sensitive. They'll be receptible to all this spiritual stuff there, that they all like, if someone dies, usually the dogs and the crows, and they all are very receptible to this energy. And I feel like now it would be even more, they would be even more receptible to things. So if you have a pet or something and it suddenly starts behaving off, they would be they might be, because they are seeing more energies and spirits and all. Because I feel like even the realm would be a bit thin, and funny enough, October is coming as well. um, so yeah, the realm will be thin. I feel like there will be a lot of visitations. People, spirits will be visiting a lot. If there has been any ancestors of yours that have been protecting you and all, they would definitely visit your dreams and trying to contact you, even through a what is this called, like the flickering of lights and all can happen. Vivid dreams, yes, dreams would reflect your shadow, what you need to work on yourself. And also a lot of ancestors and spirit guides come into your dreams. So during this time, boundaries are very very important, because everyone is getting sensitive to energies, even animals. And if you are connecting to humanity, you're going to get sensitive anyway. Okay, you will be sensitive to how people look at you and everything. So you would be having that switch, and when you are doing that, you will be receptible to even more energies. And when you are receptible to a lot of energies, you will absorb a lot of energies, right? So this during this time, boundaries and protections and protection spells to all my witch people and who practice witchcraft. um, it's important. Psychic attacks might happen. So again, like, don't let your power taken away from you. Make sure you are grounded and establish your boundaries, even not necessarily just with spiritual world or psychic attacks, but in your daily life, in your relationships, in with your relationship with yourself. So yeah, this is what I got in terms of channeling. And now we'll just move on to tarot cards. I'm just gonna shuffle, see what comes out. Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords. A lot of mental clarity is going to happen during this time. Like I was saying, that transformation, the death, the ending of a cycle, and the beginning of new one. Yes, it's definitely going to happen. A lot of ideas and explorations, and um, yeah, like, we won't be stuck with our old patterns now. We will all be ascending in a way and accepting. um yeah, the world card also came to, so like I said, like, a lot of cycles are going to complete and they're gonna come back. New cycles are gonna begin. Completion is definitely there. Traveling is on cards. Like I said, everyone is getting closer to each other somehow. So this travel even might not be physical, but more like in terms of internet connecting more. Like I said, social media would be thriving, and people would be talking to each other. It's not anymore like, um, awareness is going to beam, like, it's going awareness even in small houses, the streets, internet is there. but maybe the money is not there to travel, but the person would be educated in terms of what they need to know. So whatever you need to know, you will know. During this time you will be pushed to get to know yourself, because we are all getting sort of pushed um, to sort of fast track the process in a way. um, yeah, boundaries are very important, otherwise getting hurt is very very much on the cards. Asking for help, because like I said, because all of us are opening to be sensitive about each other, you will be absorbing more energies. And when you do that, make sure, because not everyone might be on the same level, there would be still off, like, what is the growth for me is not the growth for you. And even though we all are evolving, we are not evolving at the same plane, but we are pushing to get evolved. So maybe there is a possibility people might be able to hurt you, but emotionally, as is what I mean. But that's why, like, even if you feel like you're getting sensitive and everything, make sure you're putting your boundaries. You're not taking everything on yourself. You are not um, being that person who's in a group project doing all the work, right? So make sure it's balanced. Stand up for yourself, stand your ground. Materialistically, I feel like it will be thriving. Like, I feel like every one of us would be stable. If I wow. Yeah, the abundance is there, the growth is there. Not materialistically, I don't feel we will be struggling in a way. I feel like all the economy and everything will be restored now, um, even in terms of not just personally, but more like globally. And um, in a country, or if a country has been through a loss or something, that economy would be resolved, the help would be provided, because everyone would be connected and everyone would want to help each other. People would be beaming with ideas and would want to travel more and connect everything. um, Things that needs to be resolved, they will be resolved. It won't, like, this is going to be very fast paced energy. Everything would be going forward. It won't nothing will be stuck. If there has been things that has been stuck in a stuck position for you, this is going to be pushed forward. um, and a lot of legal things would be, like, a lot of pending cases would be solved. If your cases, the legal cases and all, has been sort of stuck, that will be resolved. Yeah, nostalgia, old people. Oh, makes sense. When I said that I will come back to that thing, I wrote old people coming. When I was reading that, I couldn't understand what I wrote, but it makes sense from Six of Cups here. I meant old people, as in old people in your life, not older in your age, but like people, past people would come up. Makes sense, because Mercury retrograde is also coming. So a lot of people in your past that has had any relationship with you might come up. And yeah, it doesn't have to be bad, it doesn't have to be an ex, it can be a friend, long lost friend, it can be an acquaintance, right? Yes. Oh, fun. uh, I wrote down about soulmate connections. I don't know why I didn't talk about it, but funny enough, Two of Cups also popped up. So again, soulmate connections, I feel like, is gonna union is what I wrote. Union, I feel like a lot of soulmate connections are going to come together and sort of work together to help each other expand. Like I said, this is very growth, very forward, very upward movement that I'm seeing. And a lot of unions are going to help each other grow and evolve even more and help each other in their life's purpose. Now, this growth again doesn't have to be happy. Growth sometimes is heavy. Some, because you're gonna push each other to become the best version of yourself. It doesn't have to be like I say something to and you accept it directly, right? There would be some clash, some rebel that, no, I'm not like that, but maybe that will get resolved soon and you'll understand that, oh, this is not what they meant, this is what this is what it is in, in a way. I hope you're understanding. But yeah, so I feel like a lot of unions is going to be there. A lot of I won't say I won't believe. I'm open to the idea of twin flame, but I haven't researched much on it. So I was gonna say that twin flames are gonna come together as well, but I would say that you will come together with your own self. You will understand yourself, you will listen to yourself, and you will ground yourself enough to help yourself. You will be empathetic to yourself, and you will be grateful for your past experiences. So you will be ascending a lot. We will be ascending a lot. I don't know why I directed you perfect, like that that word. I don't know why that came strongly, but I feel like maybe I was channeling at that time. So I feel like yeah, that is it. I feel and I took out more cards to shuffle, but I feel like, yeah, hermit. So like I said, like a lot of introspection and retrospection is going to happen. Journaling is the best time. Make a dream journal. I made a dream journal recently, and I remember dreams, all sort of dreams, and in detail, like intricate. So when you start your dream journaling, it will also help you to come closer to your shadow work and your patterns and what's in your subconscious that's not visible to you in your general life. But in dreams, when it comes up, you can always reflect and be like, oh, it makes sense, like why I was suddenly angry at that time. It came in my dream, and now I understand why that pattern is there. So the hermit card definitely popped up. So a lot of us would be introspecting a lot, and we will all be sensitive. So again, boundaries is one of the things that I will say again to have. Crystals, you can use crystals for protection and all if you are into that. If not, only words are great spells. Just be like, no, that's it. I don't allow you in my boundary, or I don't allow you in my space. Can be direct, right? So I had more cards to shuffle, but I feel full. I feel like this is what needed to be said, and I just saw 2211 in the timer, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done, and my spirit guides are happy that I delivered. So yeah, I will end there, and I will thank my spirit guides and your spirit guides to be here. And thank you for trusting my energy. And yeah, if you did like it, if it did resonate, leave a comment down below, like, share, subscribe, YouTube things. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.